We're live. Hi, everyone. So just wait 1 minute to get people on, and then we are going to start pretty pronto. Welcome to this week's opportunity webinar. I feel like I'm reading news or something. I actually feel like I'm reading the news. I should shuffle my papers, shouldn't I? Welcome. I can't see people popping in yet, but I know there's a little delay. Oh, there we go. We've got viewers. We've got, oh, the numbers going up. The numbers going up. This is exciting. So welcome to this week's Unique Opportunity webinar. My name is Lucy Preston, and I am just going to talk you through really quickly about the Unique Opportunity. And then what I'm going to do is hand you over to a few lovely ladies who have joined this opportunity and had some major success, all at different levels, all with different backgrounds, all really excited to come and share their stories. So I'm going to speak really quickly because it's them that you really want to be listening to. So this is the first time I've done this. I'm actually going to share my screen. Are you ready for this? This is where it could all go wrong. The button's still there. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this works. I did it. I did it. I feel very important now. I hope that you can see what I can see. There we go. Okay, so welcome. Welcome to the Unique Opportunity. This is a work from home, have fun and earn extra money. Now then, the people that you can see on your screen there are very important to us unique presenters. You've got Derek Maxfield and Melanie Maxfield. They are a brother and a sister team. They are our founders over in America. They founded Unique in September 2012 with a mission to uplift, empower and validate women across the globe. Derek and Melanie firmly believe that all women should feel valued, smart and empowered through opportunities of personal growth and financial reward. Our mission is to uplift, empower and validate women all over the world. And boy, that is what we do. So how do we do it? It's a mail order business. We work from home. We can work from the beach. We can pretty much work from anywhere as long as we've got our mobile phone and Wi-Fi. No handling of stock or money. So that means that we don't need to buy anything. So you're not having to give out any money at all. You're not losing any money. And basically what our customers do is they go through our website and they order for themselves. They get the stock delivered straight to them. So there's absolutely no chasing of cash. It's pretty simple. What we do to build our business is we share our story. And we do this through being passionate, which is what you're going to find in a minute, girls. People that are listening, you're absolutely going to be blown away, which is why I'm talking so fast to try and get on to these girls and these women that have joined this business. We try not to sell. We don't see ourselves as sales women. We try and share our products and tell people, recommend different things to different people. We teach others to do exactly what we're doing. So we build a duplicatable system. And that's where team building comes in. But if you don't want to grow a team, there's absolutely no pressure on you. You don't have to grow a team. You could literally just sit with the products and selling the products. We want to be inspiring, and I'm hoping that when you leave this webinar, you are going to feel so uplifted and so inspired that, you know, you go back to that person that's welcomed you on and you want to find out a little bit more information about it. So there's no overheads. You know, really low overheads. All you need is your internet. There's a low startup cost, which is £69. And I'm going to show you the kit of makeup that you get currently in February. So minus the tablet that is on there, this is the kit for February. And sorry, I just got a message to say the slides aren't moving. I hope they're moving for you, but I'm going to carry on anyway. So the kit of makeup is £69, but it is worth £219 at the minute. Is it 219, 221? 219. But like I say, that is going to change on the 1st of March, and we don't know what to as yet. But look at that. Look at that. That is absolutely ridiculous. I hope you can see it on the other side. If not, I do apologise. This is the first time that we've actually used PowerPoint. Compensation plan. Maybe that's better. Compensation plan. I'm not really going to go into it too much, but all you need to know is that when you start with younique, you get paid 20% retail royalties. Oh, is it on now? Is that better? Oh, fabulous. Let me just, there you go. There's your kit. It's because I clicked a different button. There's your kit. Look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? You didn't miss much, promised you, with the other slides. They were just writing. Okay, so compensation plan. Here we go. You get paid within 3 hours of every single sale, which is ridiculous. So someone goes on your website and orders some products, and within 3 hours, you will get paid. At the bottom there, you can see our compensation plan. You can see all the colours. That's the colour statuses as you move up through the business. Now, there's no actual targets. You don't have to move up through the business if you don't want to. You can just continue doing what you're doing and getting paid for the work that you're getting done. But you would start on 20% retail, and you can move up to 25 to 30% on retail profits. And then obviously you can earn by building a team as well. Okay. Finally, let me just read you through this, because this is literally everything that younique stands for. Living the younique lifestyle is a commitment to uplifting, empowering, and validating women everywhere. It's devoting yourself and helping a global family of women realize their potential for personal growth and financial reward. Together, we make a beautiful team. Are you ready to live younique? Now, let me just put my face back on. Should be coming on. There we go. I did it. I'm sorry if you couldn't see the first 2 slides, but I'm sure you got the gist of it. Now, I'm going to pass you over to a gorgeous lady. I'm going to pass you over to Naisha, who is going to share her story, and then we're going to hear from the rest of the girls as well. So can you hear us, Naisha?
I can.
Off you go. It's all yours.
Hi, ladies. Good evening and welcome to this webinar. My name is Naisha Douglas, and I am a green status presenter. And what I want to say to you is younique has totally changed my life. I was a teenage mom. At 16, I had my daughter. Yes, I've got a 23-year-old people. At 16, I had my daughter, and I just had to dig deep, went on into the accountancy field. And about 3 years ago, I discovered younique. I am one of the first presenters in the UK to join this amazing company. And my journey has been a bit of a rocky one, but what I want to say to you is that if you stick at it and if you work hard, we can make it. And I know there's a lot of other business floating around at the moment, and you think, wow, if I join at the beginning, I'll get rich quick. And no, you wouldn't. I'm not rich yet, but I'm getting there, and I joined in the beginning. So I was at the bottom of the company for 18 months while I was finding my feet and trying to know, okay, how do I do this? But I had an army of amazing, and I still have an army of amazing younique sisters who has helped me along the way. And what I want to let you know from my point of view is what younique has done for me. younique has me doing this, like speaking to all of you this evening, and even to set this up. This is something I would have never done before. So I started doing technology and stuff like that because of younique. Also, in terms of my personal development and growth, younique has enhanced my life. Not only my life, but it has made me a better mother to my children, a better friend to my friends. I'm doing a law degree at the moment, and younique has even helped me to be a better law student because of the personal development. And as Lucy said in the beginning, we know about sell, 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 sell. I believe, and this is what I believe through younique, is that once you develop yourself, you would be able to have a thriving business. So on top of the magnificent compensation plan, getting paid every 3 hours, getting paid to play with makeup, I do a lot of Facebook lives and stuff like that. So you could run your business however it suits you. You know, it's not like you can just sell from your front room. You don't have to do Facebook lives. You don't have to do selfies. You don't have to do all of that. But trust me, when you get the bug, you would just keep going and going. Like, they had to remind me that I only had 5 minutes because I am so passionate about what I do. I can sit here and talk to you for 2 hours. You know, I can do the whole webinar all by myself. So what, from my point of view, I see younique as a lifestyle and not just a business, because it has totally changed my life. And I just want to implore that, you know what, whether you start now, time would go. If you don't start now, you start in 2 years. If it's something you want to do, don't think, oh, well, I don't know the products and I don't know about the compensation plan and I don't know about makeup. Listen, I didn't have eyebrows before younique, but guess what? I've learned to do eyebrows because I love what I do. So you are joining us in here. Maybe you're just nosy, or maybe you're here just to see, okay, what's going on. You're here for a reason. If you're looking for a sign, this is your sign. Right, I am not going to take up the entire webinar. Whoever has invited you to this webinar, go back, speak to them, and just let them say to you, ask them, what has younique done for them? And I can guarantee you that you would hear some absolutely amazing stories. Right, that's me done. So I am going to pass over to, and I can't see who it is because my phone has gone dead. That's technology for you. So who's after me? Just go ahead. Thank you so much, ladies. Have a good evening.
Thanks, Naisha. Do you want to just pop yourself on mute? Hey, hey, hey. Somebody dared me that I wasn't actually going to do that. So hi, my name's Julie and I am the next one to share my story. So I am a 38-year-old lady almost, and I am a wife and mum to a crazy fur baby, and I also have a really stressful and highly pressurized full-time job. I work in financial services. So younique for me is a bit of fun, because financial services is not fun, really. It's not the most exciting of industries, and excuse me, it is really, really stressful. So I joined younique about 18 months ago. It was July 2015. I was scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed and I saw a post from my sponsor. I suppose that's the power of social media. And it was all about some mascara and I liked it. And then she was in my inbox and I thought, you know what? I could actually do something like this, I think. I'm a makeup lover anyway. And so I saw an opportunity to save myself a huge amount of money on makeup every single month because I was spending a fortune, and I also saw it as an opportunity to earn a little bit of extra money each month. It was my husband's 40th birthday and I wanted to buy him a really, really nice present. I had a watch in mind, and in the end, actually fast forward to sort of 7 months later, I was actually able to fly into New York, and that was from retailing and selling the makeup. So I kind of started to see the potential, and I thought, you know what? It's amazing. I loved it, and the more that I did it, the more that I loved it, and the more that I got into it, the more I loved it even more, and I just kind of started to run with it and managed to build a team of 40 amazing ladies myself. And I think through doing that, for me, I've definitely started to develop myself and find me. And I kind of think I'm coming to a place where I feel like I'm saving me, because before I joined, I was a person that was really, really self-critical. My self-esteem was really, really low. really low self-confidence, and always the kind of person I think that will build others up, no problem. But when it came to myself, I'd just bash myself. So through Younique, really, that has completely changed. I'm still a little bit self-critical. I've still struggled with my confidence, but by working on me through personal development, which is something that I'd never heard of before until I joined Younique, but it's about working on me and helping others to work on them, it's definitely had a massive impact. And I feel like totally growing as a person. I'm getting stronger and stronger. So it's not all about the money for me in terms of what this business has done for me so far. It's more about what it's done for my confidence, my self-belief, my self-esteem, helping others to see the potential in themselves before they see it themselves, helping them grow, helping them smash their goals and things. And that has an impact on me. And I just think with this business, we really do have the potential to change lives. It's that amazing. It's just crazy when you think that by offering someone an opportunity, you could help to change their lives. You could change your life by just taking a chance and spending a little amount, £69 on a kit of makeup that could just, wow, just change your life completely. So yes, I can't wait for the future. I'm excited. I can't wait for what's to come. And I really hope that you get everything that you need from this opportunity event to help you make your decision. So that being said, I'm going to hand you across to the amazing Emma, who's going to share her story now. Are you there, Emma?
Hello. Hi, thank you. So my journey is a little bit different from a lot of other people's. My parents would have had you believe that I was an academic. I didn't do a lot of studying, but I passed all my GCSEs and stuff like that. And I wanted to go on to college to do makeup or beauty or something like that. And my parents said to me, no, you know, they're woolly subjects. They're not real subjects. You need to go and do proper subjects. So consequently, I go to sixth form and I took French, English literature and business studies. And I didn't enjoy it, didn't really want to be there. Because although it was a gift that I could pass these exams without really trying, it didn't hold any passion for me. I wasn't passionate about any of the courses that I took. So I then went on to go to university just because, you know, that's what I was expected to do. And kind of ironically, whilst I was at uni, I met the father of my children and I got pregnant in my first year. Now, I'm not saying that that's a great role model, but what I want to get across is that it's not about the hand of cards that you have, it's about the way you play the ones that you are dealt. So on from there, I ended up working for my family's business, and I became a single parent. I had 2 children, and I also had a pub job. So I'm working full time, Monday through Saturday, pub job Wednesday evening, Friday, Saturday evening, just doing what I can to make ends meet for me and the girls. So roughly about 18 months into being newly single with 2 children, I broke my back. Now, I have a very rare syndrome, which contributed to me breaking my back. It's a long story, I won't go into it, but I broke my back. So I struggled on for a couple of months trying to work, trying to have treatment in between, but you know, obviously I've broken my back, it's not going to work. So I was having treatment, and after about a year's worth of treatment, I had a couple of major operations. My dad said, you know, I'm really sorry, it is a small business, I can't keep funding you whilst you're off, you're not working. And it was a shock. It was also like, you know, what do I do? What am I going to do? Luckily, I had met my now husband at that time, and he was very supportive. And I was actually coming home from one hospital appointment, and I'd put my sofa bed for sale because I was obviously strapped for cash. I'm putting my sofa bed for sale on Gumtree, and an advert came up. It was working from home with makeup. I thought to myself, working from home, well, that's amazing, because right now I cannot go out to work. I'm hoping in the future that I can, consequently, I can't go out to work. But makeup, I love makeup, you know, and £69. And I was chatting to my husband about it, and he said, well, you know, it's only £69. You know, what have you got to lose? And I didn't have anything to lose because I'd lost it all, basically. So I went for it. I bought this kit, and I excitedly had my friends round when it arrived, and it was unbelievable. The mascara that came in the kit was unreal, and it really changed my life, because otherwise, you know, there isn't an awful lot for people like me out there to do. And when you're in a position like that, you're used to being in control of things, and you're financially independent, albeit, you know, it's always on a shoestring, but you're in control of things. So all of a sudden have everything taken away from you. You lose your confidence. I feel like I lost a little bit of my personality because I didn't have anything. I was in and out of hospital, and it just consumed my life. So Younique came on at a really good time in my life. It gave me back some confidence. It certainly gave me back independence, because I'm a very independent person. And although my husband took me and my children on, I am very fierce about providing for my children. So I can provide for my children everything they need. My eldest is at university, and my youngest is coming at 15, and they're obviously very expensive. And it's a pride thing. I can provide for them. I don't have to worry about, you know, where her next uni bill is going to get paid for. I don't have to ask my husband. I mean, he wouldn't mind. He would, you know, fund whatever. But I want to. I want to pay for these things. So Younique has been an absolute godsend for me, not only working on myself and building my confidence back up again, and giving myself a purpose in life. It actually funded everything except the venue for my wedding. And it feels absolutely amazing to have this achievement, when at one point I didn't think that I would ever, you know, achieve very much again, because I can walk my dog, but I can't go to the gym, I can't cycle, I can't walk hills, I can't lift, I can't hoover, you know, but I can provide for my family. And I'm now doing online makeup tutorials, one-to-ones. I do makeup for weddings and stuff, which way back in the very beginning is exactly what I wanted to do. So it's not about where you've started or mistakes you've made, or, you know, you think you can't do these things, because if I can do it, anyone can do it. So, you know, if you think there is something in it for you, whether it's the makeup, whether it's you need your confidence building back up, you want some independence, something just for you, now's the time. So thank you for listening. And I've got to pass you over to Vicky, I think. Is that right? I did make a note. Let me see.
Hi, Emma. Yes, it's me.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Hi guys, thank you so much, Emma. That's amazing. We've just been like, you know, listening to your story. Hope you can hear me, guys. I'm Vicky. So hello everyone. I'm Vicky Collins. I am a yellow status presenter, and I've been doing Younique now for 6 weeks. So I've said with the national thing for 6 weeks. She's so new to it. But the last 6 weeks have basically turned my life upside down, and I'm going to tell you my story. So it's it's an important one for me, and I hope that you kind of get where I'm coming from with it. Emma, will you just mute your microphone on?
It says muted.
Listen, guys, I hope you can hear me okay. So so I'm Vicky Collins. I'm a yellow status presenter since the 5th of January. So I'm going to tell you my story, and so I hope you relate to it, because I think it's quite relatable, to be honest, for a lot of women. Bringing you right up to the last couple of months. I've got 2 kids. I am a mum and a wife, and I had postnatal depression with both of my kids. So straight out with it. I suffered really bad with it, and those couple of years where I had like 6-7 years of just being so up and down, I basically lost myself. So I went from one person to a totally different person who I didn't recognise anymore. So when the, obviously as a mum or anyone who cares for anybody, or if you have anyone that relies on you, because you are giving yourself to everybody. And whenever I got the opportunity to have any me time, I just didn't take it, because I got to the stage where I had such a sort of negative attitude in my head. The worst enemy for me was my own thoughts, and my self-esteem and my self-worth was so low. Time for me, I wouldn't allow myself for it, because I thought I didn't deserve it, and I thought that by not, by having time for myself, I was being selfish. I was being a bad mum, because I wasn't having that time with the kids. I should have been with them all the time. And obviously that's totally silly, because now I see that having that time for yourself and going off and doing your own thing, you come back as a refreshed mum and a better version of yourself, and you come back just totally, a better person. And now I get it now. But at that time, obviously, thinking about things, I just wouldn't allow myself, because I was being selfish. Lots of friends, and I kind of got that confidence to sort of discuss it with other women, not just mums, but young women with commitments, kids wise. And I found every single woman that I spoke to felt exactly the same thing. So it didn't matter whether they worked at home or was a stay-at-home mum, or they didn't have kids, or they worked full time. Every single woman that I spoke to, all my friends, we'd all have that attitude where we felt that whatever we did, it wasn't good enough, because I thought I was the only one that felt like that, and it wasn't the case. And yet I would tell all my friends that, don't be so daft, you do an amazing job. And they'd say the same to me. And it's like, but then why are we all going home and making ourselves feel the way that we do? And we're like our own worst enemy. So it got me thinking, and around about this point, I was getting to November last year, and I was reaching another point where I felt like I was spinning all those plates, and they were starting to fall again. So I was feeling like I was getting a little bit out of control with everything, and I wasn't managing. And I thought, where I'm either gonna accept that this is how I'm gonna be for the rest of my life, or accept that I'm gonna be up and down and feel the way I feel forever, or I'm gonna change my mindset. And I approached my friend Ali, who had been doing younique for about 6 months, and I saw this amazing change in her. The confidence and the positivity was just incredible. I want some of that. I'm ready to change my mindset, and I want to have what she's got, so I want it. So I got the kit, and I had no expectations of it whatsoever. And I even said to Ali, I said, I'm not really bothered about the makeup because I can't sell it, but if I get that kit and it's £69 of therapy, save me, I can work on myself, and if I can be half as positive as you are over like 6-7 months, then that's worth it for me. Got my kit, so I went off on the way, and I started working on my personal development. And during those first couple of weeks, I then decided to do a live to sort of explain to people why I was doing it, because it's such a different thing for me to do. I thought, no one's going to take me seriously. So I thought, I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to do a live and explain to people. Absolutely blew up. So I got to the stage where I thought, I'm just going to do a quick video no one will watch. And I met with them all over the world, literally women all over the world, who just said, oh my God, I can't believe you've done this. You're so brave. You inspire me. And it was like, wow, it just blew me away, because it was like, I hoped maybe I'd make myself feel better, and maybe even my friends, and be a bit positive and help my friends out. But the fact to reach people that I didn't even know all over the world is incredible. And it kind of like, I thought, oh, I get the mission. I get why it's empower, uplift. It's just, and that's the whole point of younique, is the whole mission, and I get it now. So the light bulb moment was there, and then I just thought, I'm going to carry on with this, and I'm going to keep going, because I was so surprised how far I could reach people. And I thought, if I get to the stage where I'm reaching women who are where they're not ready to make a change in their mindset, they're not quite sort of, you know, at that point, just to sort of say to them, you know, it's all right to feel this way. And if you're a bit lost, it's okay. And you kind of are all in the same boat. I thought if I reach one person and make them feel like they're not on their own, then that would be like job done for me. So that was like the most like positive thing that's come from it. So the one thing I'd say just to end on is my excuse. My reason for not doing younique straight away was my time. Haven't got time to do it. And just to kind of put in perspective for you guys, I work full time. I have 2 kids. I do younique, and I also do Open University degree part time. And it's the best thing that's ever happened to me in this last, you know, with these experiences. And I think if I can do it, you can do it. And I'd just say absolutely go for it, because you'll have no regrets. You're going to come out a better person, and the effect you're going to have on other people is going to be incredible. My story. I'm going to now pass on to Rosie. So I hope we can get straight over to Rosie. Thanks, guys, for your time.
Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Like, I'm just watching all these amazing ladies, and I'm just like, I'm so excited. If you're watching and you're not excited, like, how are you not, like, buzzing? So my name's Rosie. I am an exclusive Purple Status presenter. I joined the business in March 2015. Sorry, my phone's just gone off, and it's gonna do it again. It's gonna like keep going if I don't like cancel it. Yeah, I joined the business in March 2015, and like people look at me now, and I've got like red hair, I've got red lipstick on, and they think like, they look at me and just assume that I've always been this like outgoing and confident person who's quite happy sat in her living room just talking to her computer like I am right now. And that's really, really, really like was never the case. I have always been quite motivated. I've always been quite driven. I've always enjoyed working. It was my thing. Like straight out of school, I worked full time. Well, it's a long story. I'm not going to go into it, but I worked full time straight out of school. And then I was diagnosed with depression when I was 22. So my dad died really suddenly. I had counselling, and then I was diagnosed with depression, and that just changed everything for me. It changed my whole outlook on working. I found it really hard to get back into work. And then my relationship changed, and I had a baby, and then I got postnatal depression, and everything kind of just spiraled and took over. And we've kind of heard similar from a couple of the girls already. So yeah, everything kind of spiraled and took over, had a baby. And I was so like, I've always felt like I can overcome things. Like my mind is stronger and I can overcome things, and like I should be strong enough to be able to cope with things without medication and stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I was just always felt like I didn't want to be on that medication, and I struggled for such a long time to come off it, and then I'd go back on, and then I come off it, which just makes everything worse. And then so this is me, right? I'm kind of miserable, kind of depressed. Me and my husband are skint. I've gone back to work after having a baby. I can only afford to work part-time, and that's killing me because I want to work more. I'm having to leave my child at nursery at like 7 months old so I can go back to work. I had to fight my way back into my job just to get my old job back that I had before I went on maternity leave. So I didn't feel very valued. So I'm kind of sat there just like, this is my life now and it's awesome. So anyway, so I'm scrolling through Facebook one day, and all of a sudden I had this light bulb moment, and I remembered this mascara that I'd seen, and I was like, right, enough is enough. I've got to do something about this. Even if I only make 30 quid to spend to go and get my nails done, something to spend on myself, just to cheer myself up, just to lighten my life up a little bit. That was the plan, right? And so I found the 69 quid. I think we got lucky. It was like a council tax free month or something. This is irrelevant. I'm waffling. So I found the 69 quid. I joined. I had like no real expectations at the time. I'd worked in sales previously, but was never all that good at it. Like I said, I had no real expectations, and I just kind of threw myself in at the deep end, got totally overwhelmed by everything. But I kept going despite that. And then I watched a video from a Black Status presenter, and Black Status is the top of our company. So I watched a video by a Black Status presenter, and I was like totally blown away by it. And I was like, well, if she can do it, what's the difference between me and her other than a bit of practice and a bit of time? So if she can do what she's done, if she can achieve what she's achieved, then why can't I do the same thing? And that was like a red rag to a bull. I was like, right, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this happen. And when that kind of happened, that took over, and I put my focus into Younique, all of a sudden I wasn't taking the pills anymore. Like, I just felt like I didn't need them, because I had this thing that was mine that just ignited that fire inside of me, that passion. And I was just like, right, this is it. I'm going to run with this. And the thing that, like, I had no idea what I was doing. The only network marketing company I'd ever experienced before was Avon. Like, I'd never been part of it, but I knew that it was network marketing, but I didn't know how it worked. So I had no idea what I was doing. So I just kind of threw myself in at the deep end, decided that I was going to learn everything that I could possibly learn, watch all the videos I could possibly watch, try it. If it didn't work, I'd try something else, and I'd just keep going until I found something that worked for me. And that's kind of what I did. I got off to a bit of a slow start, but things progressed pretty quickly once I got the hang of it, and I ended up promoting 8 times in 8 months to exclusive purple status, where I am now, which was awesome. But the thing that they don't tell you when you first join, and it's the best bit about it, but the thing that they don't tell you about from the start necessarily, or the thing that I wasn't told about, was personal development. And personal development is like, it's like writing all your flaws, so like lack of confidence, struggle speaking to strangers, all that sort of thing. It's like writing all those down and having them as a to-do list of things that you're just going to fix along the way. And you can fix them from books, from videos. There's all kinds of ways that you can work on those aspects of your personality. And we kind of have to do it because it helps us overcome the things we need to overcome in our business, and it helps us get the best results. So you kind of, and it's necessary to the business. So you're kind of doing that at the same time, and then you're having fun over here with your makeup and taking selfies and stuff. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, like all these things that used to scare the life out of you are suddenly totally in your comfort zone, and you feel totally okay doing them. And you suddenly realize that you're becoming the person that you always wanted to be. So when you looked at other people and thought, she's this and she's that and she's whatever, you suddenly realize that you fixed all the things that you didn't like about yourself, and now you're just like, you're this person that you've always wanted to be. And that's probably the biggest thing that Younique has given me, aside from the confidence, aside from the friendships, aside from the fire in my belly, aside from the passion. It's that mindset. It's like that growth mindset that I can be whatever I want to be. Like, I just have to decide that I'm going to be that, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to overcome whatever it is that I need to overcome to get there. And I can be whatever I want to be. Like, you don't have to settle. And the changes that I've now made in my personal life because of the person that I'm becoming are just way, way, way beyond anything that I ever thought I could possibly deal with or do or anything. So it's just, I'm so, so grateful to Younique in so many ways, more than just financially. It's completely transformed my life, and I've now got this massive dream and massive goals and things that I want to pursue. And yeah, it's exciting. It's really, really exciting. And it's that bit that people don't always realize. It's not just flogging mascara on Facebook. It's everything that goes on in the background and what it can create for you. So I'm going to hand you back to Lucy. I think I've waffled slightly. So sorry, Lucy, if I've gone over. I don't know how to hand you back. Do I just mute myself? I guess
I'm back. Yeah, just mute yourself. Oh my goodness. I am absolutely blown away. Like, normally it's myself and a couple of other girls that have been doing these webinars, and this is the first time that we've welcomed other members on. I mean, Julie is one of my girls, but can I just say that each one of these girls I didn't know before Younique, and they didn't know each other, but I'm just sat in a chat with them all. They're being really naughty and they're all messaging each other, but it's true, the uplift and the empower and the validate is going on right now in my phone. And a few of them have been commenting saying, yeah, go girl, go girl. And it's just so nice to see that it's not just the financial gain that you get with Younique, it's also the personal gain. I mean, financially, it's amazing. You know, myself, Julie, and Rosie, we're off to Las Vegas in just a couple of weeks with you. Look at Rosie,
And
yeah, and Naisha as well. Yes, and Naisha's coming as well. We're off to Las Vegas, you know, and to be able to afford to do that as well as going on our family holidays is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I hope you found value. I want to say a big thank you to all the girls that have been on tonight. Well done and congratulations. And just go back to the person that's invited you in and have a chat with them, you know, because we are the real deal. It does work. We are normal people that have found success with Younique. So thank you so much. I love you and leave you. Thanks for joining us. Bye.